All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder bishops, elder apostles, and the men on down at GMS that do rule well and have taught me this truth. Shalom to you, beloved Akim, and shalom to you, few sincere sisters out there. Okay, so I got a clip here that's off the YouTube channel Chronicles of Blacks in all caps. You beloved Akim and you few sincere sisters should give it a, go check it out. Got some good information on there. It's a good channel. And what we have here is we have this younger Jake who is realizing that the system is systematically against us. Okay, he's realized he got his head on straight. He can see that something is wrong in the system, but he's not quite awakened yet. But he do have his head on straight, and you can tell he sees what's going on. He knows that something is wrong. Okay, and he's really just going backed off financial stats, but what he was bringing out, and he was saying some intelligent things, but what he was doing, it was heavy. It was heavy on me what he was saying, because the things that he was saying here, it was spiritual, man. It was spiritual, and he was describing the curses. Little do he know, he was describing the curses, man. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and play the clip, okay, and grab some precepts. And Adon Ratazah, this lesson is edifying and exhortating to the hopeful elect. Let's go.
But the thing that I notice every time I go into each of these establishments, they always have older black men in these subservient roles, running around like chickens with their head cut off, serving their business and serving them. And every time I would see this, it would never sit well in my spirit. I would tell myself, damn, it's giving me slave vibes right here. But in actuality, that's what it is.
Okay, so and he's right. So this is the thing, man. See, Jake, you could tell he's young, so he's still got a little more studying to do. He got the graven image on his neck, so obviously he's a wacky tacky. So I mean, we have to let the Lord continue to work on him. And we're rooting for you, Jake. We're rooting for you, man. Just keep pursuing the Lord. You have to pursue the Lord, man, with everything you got. That's the only way you're gonna be fully activated and awakened, man. Okay, but he said every time he go into an Arabian establishment, he see a subservient older Jake working up under him, and as you heard him, it says giving him slave vibes, and he said that in all naturality, that's what it is. Well, yeah, we are still in the land of our captivity, man. So even if you're working, even if you're working at a regular job, it's still slave vibes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know what I mean. And we're still in the land of our captivity, Jake. And Jake don't understand that. Jake think because we're able to walk around and we're no longer in chains anymore. No, man. No. Listen, this is the book of Baruch 3 and 8, and it reads, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God." So that we are still in the land of our captivity. Okay, for a reproach. Okay, we are ashamed here. They exploit us. They dog us out. They paint all kind of falsified narratives on us in this land. Okay, they call us the N-word. They are just astronomically racist towards us. They treat us like literally like poop on the streets. Okay, man, we are in the land of our captivity still. And Jake, if you just read the damn scriptures, man, and study the scriptures, you will know what's really going on here. And he do know what's going on, but he don't know. He know, but he ain't got it. He's not fully awakened yet. So let's just let it continue to play. I'm gonna grab a few precepts. Let's go.
It's way deeper than surface level. So then you gotta ask yourself, how is it that one group of people who are not from this country can come here and gain more resources and more assets than the people who are the descendants of the slaves that built this country on their backs? You gotta make that make sense.
That's the curses, man. That's literally the curses. The Lord told us, okay, there'll be a strange nations coming in. The strangers that surround us will come in and raise up very high, and we will be brought down really very low. He just described the curses, man. Okay, but he's speaking about Ishmael here. Okay, how about how all the Arabians own all the businesses within our communities? Okay, and we're here just not owning anything. That's the curses, man. Listen, and he's wondering why is Arabians, because Ishmael is our enemy, man. Okay, we know Esau, Edom is our enemy, but so is all the other nations too. It's just Esau, Edom is the main one. Listen, this is the book of Psalms. Okay, 83. Okay, I'm gonna jump in here at 3 through 6, and it reads, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. The hidden ones is you Israelites, you so-called Black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics. You were stripped of your heritage. Continuing on, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. 5, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Okay, so they have taken crafty counsel and came and sat down and taken the counsel and became a confederate against us. Okay. 6, the tabernacles of Edom, Esau, Edom, number 1. Coming in at number 2, and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes. So there you go, man. So Esau, Edom is the main enemy, man, as we know that. And coming right on in the number 2 is Ishmael. Period. Point blank. Let's go.
I'm honestly starting to think that we're going to become a permanent underclass, and we aren't one already. Because how is it that we are the majority in most of our cities, but we own nothing in the cities that we live in?
That's the curses, man. See, this is how you know wacky tacky plantation Christianity has destroyed us, man. It just they don't bring out the truth in the as we know. And you know, I know you beloved Akim and you few sincere sisters, we know this, but for the sake of edification, man, we have to just keep drilling this truth in, man, because our people, as you can see, they can see something is wrong, but they don't have the truth, man, because there are a lot of our people is still in these wacky tacky plantation churches that's not telling them the truth. Okay, listen. He just said we are the vast majority in each city, but we don't own nothing in the city. That's the curses, man. Okay, listen, this is the book of Deuteronomy. All right, 28 and 48, and it reads, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And our people is absolutely destroyed. We are no longer in physical yokes of iron, but as we know, the yokes of iron is now spiritual and physical. I mean, it's like not physical, but spiritual and mental yokes of iron, man. So this is what is going on, man. And it's heartbreaking to see. You know, okay, because we know we in captivity. We know we are under divine punishment from the Lord, but man, we know we know our time is running out of that. And man, we rooting for you, Jake. Man, we gonna pray. We gonna continue to pray that the Lord have mercy on our people who just don't, who not in the faith, man, who don't have this truth. Because as you can see, this Jake here clearly got his head on straight. He clearly sees something is wrong. He clearly knows something is wrong. He just is not seeking the Lord, man. You have to seek the Lord with everything you got. If not, you're not going to get this truth, man. Ultimately, you have to be chosen from the foundations of the earth. You have to be chosen from the foundation of the earth. You have to be of the elect to be able to receive it, man. Because even though he see all this stuff is wrong, he may not accept the truth still. So it's all about what the Lord wants at the end of the day. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few more precepts and close out. Let's go.
We have to. It is important. We gotta start practicing group economics. This is the only way we're gonna ever catch up or ever have any power or resources in this country. We gotta stop letting.
No, Jake. No, that's not what it is. That's not it. Okay, that's not it. Okay, we've already done that. We've been he got to do a little bit more research, a little bit more study. We've done that, man. We've managed to get distance away from these Edomites. We've managed to get away and build our own communities and have thriving communities away from these devils. And every time we have a thriving community far away from them, we know what they do. They come burn it down to the fucking ground. So that's not what it is, man. Okay, the Lord said we will be cursed in the land when we come in, cursed in the land as we go out. Okay, so we can't avoid the curses no matter what we do, no matter where we go. We have to come back to Yahweh Shai and start rehearsing the righteous acts, okay, to the best of our abilities. That's the only way anything could be anything at this point. We are behind enemy lines, Jake, and he just don't understand. He's younger, so he might not be able to receive all of that, but still, you got to do your research, man. Listen, this is the book of Micah. He wants us to come together and build wealth, and no, that's not happening, man. This is not our time for that. This is the book of Micah, okay? 2 and 10. And it reads, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sore destruction. So we have to arise ye and depart spiritually and mentally out this place. We are not supposed to be trying to come together and build up anything in this land. The Lord is going to destroy this place. We don't have, this is not our time to be thinking like this. This is our time. While we are under the grace of the Lord, and the doors of mercy is shut, they're shutting. As we can see, these end time prophecies is jumping off the dresser, man. The doors of mercy is shutting. So this is our time while we are under grace to be trying to get right with the Lord. Okay, to the best of our abilities, man. We're supposed to be repenting, getting right daily with the Lord as much as we possibly can before the Lord, okay, send those arrows of indignation down on this place, man. Okay, period, man. We're not supposed to be in this spirit of trying to build anything here. Okay, that's not what it is. Okay, yeah. So that's a cut to ISUPK. That's a cut to IUIC and all these falsified other Israelite camps that's in that spirit, man. We're supposed to be arising and departing spiritually and mentally from Babylon the Great, because the Lord is going to destroy this place from off the face of the earth, man. Period, point blank. Okay, as pursuant to the book of Amos, 9th chapter, pursuant to the book of Jeremiah, 51st chapter, okay, pursuant to the book of Zechariah, 13th chapter, to pursuant to so many different books in the Bible, man. Okay, it's all throughout the scriptures. The Lord is going to tear this place and rip this place from off the face of the planet. Period, point blank. And Salakia for my rant, okay, but let me go ahead and just I'm only gonna grab a few more and close this thing out. Let's go.
White mommy and white daddy doing all the lifting, and we gotta stop letting Arab people make all the money while we sit back and play all day. We gotta stop mass promoting to black people that the only way that you can amass wealth in this country is by producing sweat, by means of running up and down the field, running up and down the court, or running around the stage. And while we doing that, running around producing sweat, every other culture is making money off of us. We gotta start owning things, as simple as that. I don't care what none of these fake entrepreneurship gurus that told you this, and I feel like they low-key been put into the black community to keep us from acquiring ownership, telling us to own nothing and control everything. No, we need to own things in this country.
See, Jake, he again, man. We gotta give him some leeway, give him some grace here. He's young, man, so he don't really know, but he don't really know yet. Okay, and again, man, we rooting for you, Jake. Sending prayers for, okay, the sending prayers for Jake that's trying to figure it out and get it right, man. Because listen, we was all in his shoes, man, at one point, and we are blessed and highly favored to be able to even have received this truth, man. Listen, this is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 54, and it reads, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. So that we can't come together. That's not the way the Lord got this set up on his side. Okay, because all it's going to take is for Jake to get a little bit more than one than another Jake, and it's going to be an evil eye. Okay, our brothers, Northern Kingdom is looking at us with evil eyes. Even our own brothers within our own communities looking at us with evil eyes. Even our own families looking at us with evil eyes. There's just no way you can build with that, man. That's not the way the Lord. That's not the way the Lord got it set up on his side, man. Okay, we are under the curses, man. Okay, only thing we need to be doing is getting right with the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son. It's just that damn simple, man. Okay, there is no. It's over for this place. There is no building here. There is no trying to do anything here but get right with the Lord before he destroys this place off the face of the planet, man. It's just that simple, Jake. Listen, I'm gonna grab one more and close out. Okay. This is the book of Micah. We're back in Micah. Okay. I'm going to grab this in closing. Okay. Micah 7 and 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord. Okay. We're going to bear it. We're those hopeful legs. We are bearing the indignation. We understand we are on punishment from the Lord. Because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. That's all it's about, man, on this side. Shalom to the next one. Shalom.